Here's one that's absolutely perfect. It is put on in the background and relax to. We're going to do all sorts of tasks today starting on Grandpa's farm. We've already got 2 experience, so that's going for us. Grandpa, I believe, needs some eggs. That's the last chore we need to do. The rest of the eggs from the coop. I don't know what chores we've already done, but if you want, we can take those 3 eggs, and that's just that easy. Grandpa could have walked over to do that himself, but he left it in our capable hands. All right, go gather your things around back and we'll take you home. So we need my phone and my backpack. 2 very important things. Where they are, I don't entirely remember. There's $100 laying randomly on the ground. Nothing suspicious about that. There's a bathroom over here that I don't think... Well, that's where our phone was. It's been a long time since I played this one, and I actually remember very little of it at this point. We've dropped a coin. We started our game. We reset ourselves. We started our game with extra luck. We could have picked other options. We went for luck for those random events. I don't know if that's a good idea, but it's what we went with. Our backpack was in the shed. That's where we live while we're here. Let's go see Grandpa again. Here on the farm is magical. Time is actually frozen. It is forever 6 p.m. Grandpa, I'm ready to go home. I think he takes us to the city now where we start building up our empire. Sun Villa. Hiring a tutor will give you more intelligence but won't count towards your something. So this is where we sleep. It's 12 a.m. We don't want to push too late. This is my dad. You should go inside and get some sleep. No, you. Okay. We'll both go inside and get some sleep. So if we sleep in our own bed, it's free. It does give us energy back. And we still need more energy. I think I can sleep more, but you can go to sleep starting at 7 p.m. So I've only got limited energy so far. What does Dad have to say? You need to get a job? I will go apply at Slimmy Sam's today. Good to hear. It is good to hear. Having a job would not be the worst idea in the world. That unlocks a level 3. I think this is Slimmy Sam's. Once it starts to come back to me, it'll really come back to me. Until then, we'll make it work. We can buy things that can give us energy, that can give us strength, energy, experience, but we can apply for $10 an hour. Yes. So we can work an hour whenever we want, but that uses up 1 energy. So that took us from $300 to $330. And I don't know if I can work another hour. I just straight up can't. So I could spend money. Like I could buy a soda that would give me 2 energy. For $2, this will give me 1. Kind of the same difference. So let's drink a soda and then we can work more hours. That does also progress the day. So we're sitting here drinking soda all day while working. But we're now up to $366 at 7 p.m. We can go back to bed. We are level 1. We do have a mission to drink 2 coffees. Are you proud of me, Dad? I worked literally all day. I'm proud of you. Here is $20. Only 20? Okay, here's nothing. Yep, fair enough. We'll go to bed and call that a victory. We'll go to bed for night. And we'll go take a little wander. Time might not actually progress until we actually do activities. That might be how this one works. There was a MyIKEA. I'm not sure we can do anything here yet. Oh, we can buy a pillow for $100, an alarm clock for $250. These knock the time off. We can wake up earlier to have more time in the day. That sounds pretty expensive. I don't think we need it yet. We have met Sven. What's going on, bros? You know I'm just one person, right? Yes, sorry. It's just how we say hello in my country. Are you new here? Just move here to Sun Villa. Where are you staying? Here at MyIKEA. Yes, they have room for all of us from the homeland. So many beds. Goodbye. He does want something. We did get a red shroom. That I don't remember. Alright, Sven, how many are there? Only 7, but more are on the way. I can't seem to get a job anywhere. I'm so hungry, but I'm only allowed 1 free meatball per day. Could you get a free sample and bring it back to me? No problem. He needs a meatball, I believe, from here. Right, there's also the kitchen here. These will help us wake up with more energy. Again, they're pretty expensive. Food court, though, a free meatball. Absolutely. We'll bring that back to our new friend, Sven, our only friend in the world. Here you go. Thank you, my friend. We did get experience from that. To level up, you must fill all the bars. Experience, intelligence, and strength. We're lacking in intelligence. That's nothing new. There is a garbage here where you receive death sticks. I don't remember what we use those for. But we're just going to collect stuff. Nothing here makes me more intelligent. This gives the energy, doesn't take any time to drink. So that's a freebie. You just load up on that. Death sticks are $15. The scratcher, I think we can actually play the scratcher or the lottery to potentially win. For now, we'll maybe just go back to work. I don't think that's going to give us intelligence. Working at Slimmy Sam's, believe it or not, doesn't make us smarter. But we'll do another 3 hours there. We'll drink another soda, work a few more hours, drink another soda, work a few more hours again. Then it's 7 p.m. already. So we'll call it a day with that. We made it some money. We're getting better. Eventually we'll get better jobs to make more money. How are we tonight? My dad never moves. He just stands here in the driveway watching the world go by. Yet I'm the one who should get a job. There's these other things that can help. Sleeping pills, energy pills, bag of groceries. Long term, it's a balance between time and energy in the day. You can get more time, but you still need more energy to do more. And that's currently a dead end. I don't remember the map. There might be something over here. I could press E to interact with something there. You rescued Bolivar. I don't know the reference there. We found a hedge maze. I have a vague recollection of this. There's a mushroom down there. I don't remember why the hedge maze exists, but everything is important. We got $5 for that. I think we leveled up. Maybe because we found a mushroom. Leveling up is important, I think, because at some point we'll get better jobs for it. We need to level up for something. We just need to make progress. And that's what I remember. Progress is important. We'll go behind the building here. And eventually we'll find something. There's a kid over there. There's a treasure chest at the end of the hedge maze. We just had to wander our way all the way through to get there. I don't know who maintains this. We received a bronze key. Is there anything else in there? This game can be a little bit tricky. You need to double, triple check on things to be sure you're doing it right. Some things are hidden, some things are not. We got to collect everything we find. Everything means something somewhere. So we'll go back all the way through this hedge maze. I'm sure the key was worth it. We would have needed it eventually no matter what. Working our way back out. We'll go see that other person standing there. Because I'm not sure how best yet to utilize my time. We could definitely make money. We could definitely level up. There's Haram Bean Coffee. We could take some of this. This also gives intelligence, but it is quite expensive. But I can get coffee to get intelligence and experience, but I also need strength right now. I'm not allowed to work here. There's also Luke. I really need something to help me focus. Medication or energy drink. There's also the Wildcats. Class starts at 8 a.m. and runs until 3 p.m. So we can use up a bit of time to get a bit of intelligence. So we can do that. We are now more intelligent. 6 out of 15. We're also out of energy. We'll talk to John. Do you got any death sticks? I actually do. Here you go. Thanks, my dude. Can I have your skateboard? This ain't that game. Oh. You can have my old running shoes. That it will take. Shoes allow you to sprint. You can turn on auto sprint in options. Could you pick me up a 4-pack of energy drinks? Sure thing. I just don't know when I'm going to get to that. So now I can sprint if I want. We found a mysterious package. We got protein. Right, because we can go to the gym if we want. Again, we use up time to gain strength. I think because I have that protein, that's why the +3 is on there. We're just out of energy currently. We can get energy from here. 2 energy and 5 experience there. We'd just eat some chips for some energy if we want. Because then if we want to use the gym, we sure can. $10. $30 for 5 and 3. So this is $10 for 6. This is $30 for 8. So I'm better off to do this a couple times. And then I have the strength needed to level up. I just lack the other things. We could talk to Lil Cowboy. You got some water? No, but here's a soda. He wants soda or can eat soda. There's also the pizza place. We can also get energy and other stuff here. There's the arcade. I don't remember what the relevance of that is, but we're getting the lay of the land. There's another garbage can. We got an old pizza box. I'm sure that'll be useful somewhere. This is a gas station where I'm pretty sure, yeah, we've already seen this stuff. We're just looking for good quality for energy. It'd be nice to wake up with more energy, so I might need to go to my key and get a better bed. Or whatever's going to help us wake up with more. Wake up with 3 energy isn't going to do it for us. Something like this. So wake up with +1 energy requires house to cost groceries. I think these all are going to have the same requirement. So we need a house before that's going to be a thing. We might have to make do with other things. Could wake up earlier. Not sure that's necessary yet. We'll go do some work. It's not going to make us smarter, but we're going to do some work. Next promotion at level 3, actually. We're making $11 an hour currently, I think, because of our level up. We'll get to work. So it's $2, so it's $1 per energy here, plus a little bit of experience, which we do actually get. So if we drink a few of these, it pushes us further into the day, but now we can work 8 hours if we want. I don't know if we can work past midnight, however. We actually can't, so we went a little bit overboard there. We are up to $500. Maybe tomorrow we should go educate ourselves. That's how it works. You want to get an education, you just drop in at school once in a while. Dad's house. I feel like there's also hidden things in the trees sometimes. There's a little bit of a weird that was stepping on the curb. Is there anything hiding in the trees back there? Perhaps there's not. Sven wants something else. Do you have meatball? Yes, I do. We will feed Sven a meatball every once in a while. A very hungry Swede. I remember the manholes could have something. And apparently they still do. So suddenly we have a Mario game. I don't know if this was in the game the last time I played. But we'll see if we can complete this. Not sure if there's any benefit at all to this. We can go down this pipe though. This is fine. No problem here. And we sit here and wait. I was supposed to be educating myself, and somehow we've suddenly turned into Mario. I'm not going to clear this. Some of the minigames in this are going to be pretty hard. It's going to make me do it again. But I think we'll be alright with that. You'll go past, we'll just keep on cruising by. It's pretty fun to play this. It's been a long time. This one came out in like 2019, the whole game. So it's been a while. I figured we could just skip back ahead to the point where I actually cleared that part because I wasn't sure how many attempts that was going to take. And we don't need to get overly repetitive of just failing something again and again. Seeing as this has already taken a pretty strange turn, we'll continue working our way along. We got another one of these we're going to have to time probably pretty nicely. But given that it's going up, we actually want to start on the lower end of things. It'll show up any minute now, and then we can just cruise our way along. This one wasn't as bad as we thought. And that's okay. Now, this next one is probably going to be a trickier timing. We're playing a platformer all of a sudden. Okay, we're going to cruise along that. That was not at all. The tougher jump was way earlier on. And that's perfectly okay. We'll go around the little rat creatures. I'm pretty sure we get some kind of reward for doing this. I almost lost that jump. Now we're done. We've got a golden egg. These are relevant to something. I don't remember what yet. $1,500. Yeah, I'll take $1,500. Is that the currency we're using, or is that a different currency? That's a question we don't know. Groceries will help you wake up with more energy as long as you have a kitchen. I'm pretty sure there's a kitchen in that house. Right, so we only have $500. The currency is a different currency. So let's go to school and get educated. That way we can better ourselves. We can spend a bit of money doing it, hire a tutor. And then we're going to level up quicker. We can actually do this one for the last one. We got another 5 coins. We've unlocked a bank. The bank I have a vague memory of. We're also out of energy. Luckily, there's coffee nearby. Ooh, we can buy whatever we want here. $8 for 3 energy. That's not very efficient. It would work, but it's not overly efficient. It also boosts the experience and intelligence, though. I think we're better off to go to my job, who doesn't give us a discount, because we get basically 1 energy per dollar. So we could definitely do that a few times, and then we can work again. We're at $12 an hour. And we got a bonus of $1,500. I think that was because of our luck. I think those things can randomly happen. So now we'll eat some chips, work 1 hour. Now we're up to $2,057. That's not terrible. We just need to figure out what we want to do with that money. We could wake up earlier thanks to the pillow. This will wake up 1 hour earlier with the bed and the alarm clock. There is also the bank thing, though. I do believe we can put money in there for interest, which might not be the worst idea in the world to get some money building up. We did wake up a little bit earlier. I think the bank is right here, actually. So it pays 2% interest per day. It also hires at $100 an hour. But if we deposit all of it, we're actually going to make a reasonable amount of money every day. And that's only going to get bigger and bigger. I think originally this is how I did it in this game. So if we need more money, $12 an hour, we can work a few of those and get some energy and experience back. And then we can work some more, put some more money in. A little bit more of that. We don't need an education. We just need to work lots. We'll make all the money in the world off of our extremely high interest bank account. And 2% per day would be... You would be the richest person in the world in a very short order. Back to bed we go. We still got $124. If we go check our bank account, it should have gone up a little bit. 1996. So that's not terrible. We could put more money in. We'll let that build up a little bit while we go and better ourselves. We do need to level up. We need to hit level 4, so we need intelligence and strength. Probably also to buy some groceries at some point. Well, we need a house. I don't think we can do either of those things yet. Let's hire a tutor for a few hours. That gave us plenty of intelligence. We're closer to the next level. We can also play 3 scratchers. We have extra luck, so we actually might. We're going to buy a couple sodas for some energy. And then we're able to work a bunch of hours until 9 p.m. So we'll drink another soda, work 2 more hours. We got a $3,000 bonus randomly. So we're really sort of skating by on luck here. I've also just turned the game audio down a fair bit because I just realized how loud and abrupt that like money winning sound is. That's not conducive to relaxing. We're going to put another $3,000. So we got $5,084. So we'll see what that becomes tomorrow. I feel like that math should be easier in my head, but it's already been a long day. We can just go check. 5,084 was what we were at. And we're up to 5,185. So we made about $101, which makes sense. $55 would be 1%, double that, 110. $51 times 2, rather. You get the idea. So make $100 a day just off bank interest. So I could just ignore that for a great long time and good things would happen. I was going to come over here because we had the quest for scratchers. Even though we just put all of our money away. So intelligent move on our part as always. That's okay. We can just go pick up a few hours of work. 3 hours gives me $36. We'll buy some soda, work a few more hours. Couple more sodas. And then we can work some more. And then we got $112. We can work another hour, $124 for the day. We didn't get any more intelligent or strong, but we did get enough to buy some scratchers. There was the 3, so that is done. I'm not sure how we claim that. It's in here. So we collect that. We got $300 for it. Task refresh every level. So we can do these if we want. We don't really have to. There is also the lottery. I remember once I put my auto clicker on as fast as I could possibly go on this overnight. I think I did it over a course of several days in the end. I don't think I won. I remember specifically doing it very much overnight and did not win. So we got $400 plus an extra $100 in the bank. Let's go to the tutor today and try and level up. The higher level we go, the more money we'll make everywhere. And that's very important. So spend a bit of money here with the tutor because we can afford it. Intelligence has gone overboard, so that's good. We're also out of energy. So we'll go back to my job and get some of our beloved energy back. Up to 8 out of 10 at 4 p.m. Now we got to go visit the gym because we need some strength. I'm not really sure if there's any other ways for us to put on strength currently. There very well might be. I'm sure there is somewhere. I'm pretty sure I saw some of the options, in fact. I just can't quite picture where. So personal strength, this eats up 3 hours too. This one's just better. So we do that, we've leveled up, we get 5 more of those coins. We still got some energy, so let's do strength a few more times. Now we're 13 to 25. We're out of time. We have $267, so we're spending our money wisely. We're investing in ourselves. And that's a good thing to do. We also have the phone. Right, we can get a ride back and forth if we don't want to run. It does cost money. We can buy stuff here. $100 for a common box. And it gives you a random thing. We got a game system. I don't remember why that's important. We get a gold box for 100 of those. I don't remember what those do. We do have Bops 1. We get increased odds for all the things, and I feel like the increased odds have really boosted us ahead. We were smart with that money. We've invested it. It's only going to grow on us. So it's already up to $5,400. And that will continue to grow. Level 4 now, so we're the assistant manager. We make $14 an hour. So obviously that's good, and that's going to make us more experienced too. So experience will get ahead on us. We're going to be rich in experience and poor in everything else in life. But we're back up to $300. Before the end of the day, I might as well throw this in the bank. Then it's even more interest to grow. That's going to be good for us. The earlier we put that in and keep it going, the better. Still only 3 energy to start. I need to buy my own house. I just don't really remember how we complete this area either. We might just need to level up far enough. So we're going to work a few more hours. $14 an hour. How far we've come. So we're going to bring ourselves up to, say, 8 p.m. We have 4 energy and $90. Or maybe go do a bit of work tutoring over here at the school. $15 per class. Uses up 2 hours to do it. So we'll do that 3 times. Can we actually do that again and get away with it? I think we could. So tomorrow we just need a little bit of schooling. We can hit the gym and we'll level up again. Even more money for us. I thought we might have just interacted with the stoplight. I'm also forgetting a lot that I can sprint. What I should do is just turn the auto sprinting on. That's not very hard to do. That was under gameplay. Auto sprint. That's better. Now I don't have to hold shift. So money in here has jumped up to nearly $6,000. That's a little better. $14 an hour. Look at us go. So now we're up to 8 energy. It is already 4 p.m., but we should be able to level up fairly quickly. We're going to do one of these for $15. Intelligence is there. Now we just need to hit the gym. I don't think these are worth anything here. What was in here? Yeah, there was protein powder. We found a box outside a gym and ate it. Yeah, now we don't get those extra boosts. But 3 strength per hour is better than 5 for 3 hours. It's much better. You spent the rest of the day at your gym rat, 30 strength. You leveled up. You graduated from high school. Look at us go now. So that's closed, but I do believe we leveled up. I think the strength actually jumped all the way around up to there. So we're basically ready to do that again. I've only got $29. I'm very lazily not going to place that back in the bank because we just don't have to. The gameplay loop on this is so satisfying. Now we're over $6,000. We only need to be level 19 to make $100 an hour. Here we're making $16 an hour. We're actually max level. We've maxed out our potential here at Slimmy Sam's. We'll bring ourselves back up to level 8. We could also just work the rest of the day since we're making that much money. And then we got a little bit to work with. So we got $197 by the end of the day. You're out of energy. You need to either get some sleep, visit any restaurant, or go home. We will go home then. Now we need to determine what else we can do. We also have a trophy going on. Purchase 4 strength buff items. Drink 4 sodas apparently we've done. And guess what we were buying there counts. So the meatball plate will actually make us stronger. But it's $20. And it takes a lot of time. It's quite the thing to do. Should we give Sven another meatball? We get 10 experience for doing that. It costs us nothing. Right, we can go down here. I completely forgot there's an area down here. Because this is where we find higher paying jobs. This requires level 10, but it starts at $23 an hour. Small greens. This is where we get the different things that can also help us. Temporary boosts. A zodiac sign. I don't remember how those factor in. There's an apartment. $50 to sleep here. But I think once we start making more money, we can sleep here. Because we can stock up on groceries and coffee and stuff. And that could be good for us. Hey there, I'm totally about to work out. Good for you. Unfortunately, I am all out of protein powder. So go get some. No can do if I don't get in the gym right now. I feel like I'm going to lose some of my mass. It will take you like 5 minutes. Exactly. It will only take you like 5 minutes. Okay. I'm not going to be a big hurry, but it's just nice to do that once in a while. We can increase our speed with jams. You know what? I think I actually might. It never hurts to have a little more speed. This was the other gym where we can get more strength. Since we're down here, we're probably actually going to do one of these. That way we can level up the strength to where it needs to be. We're running low on energy again. This isn't a horrible deal. It takes a lot of time though. Is that seriously going to take up 3 hours? Yep. No, it was 3 energy. I read that backwards. 3 energy for $5. This is also 7 energy for $7. That's actually a perfectly fine deal. There's nothing wrong with that one. There's superfoods. This is where we get groceries. So these help us get energy when we wake up. So when we want to stay in the hotel at the apartment, we do that. We received a drone. Pretty profitable dumpster diving in this world. You never know what you're going to get. Pizza King as well. We can get pizza boxes here. I don't remember what those go for. We get a lot of energy here for a pretty good price. I don't remember what's over here, if anything. Press E to sneak into the theater. Okay, we got busted. That was also loud. Get lost, criminal. So we're in trouble. People don't like us. We've done horrible things. There's a graveyard down there. There's a lost child in the park. This is a money tree, if I remember. Come back every day for another bag of money. We'll take that for $3.31. Gotta remember the money tree is a thing. Super easy money for us. We can work at the fire station once we're level 18. So these are a little out of our reach right now. But since we're close to that money tree, I don't know how much it's going to give us every day. This place we can work at for $18 an hour already. So maybe we'll just go stay in the little apartment nearby for $50. We're not near the bank. I don't know if there is a bank down here. So we should go buy some groceries and we're going to start. We have so much energy we didn't use. That's all right though. We were getting a feel for it. So let's buy some of these. Let's buy, say 20 groceries. We can also work here at level 12, which is a little ways away, but we can get more experience, I think, at places down here. Okay, so we got the groceries. We don't have sleeping or the other things, but for $50, we sleep and we wake up with 6 energy. The first thing we do is check the money tree, $3.39. So we're making money. Then we need to remember where we work to go put in some hours. I mean, wasn't here, was the store over here, wasn't it? We forget so quickly. So $18 an hour, it gets us experience as well. So now we're up to $900. We need some energy back. Was there a good deal for energy here? 2 for 2 is perfectly fine. Basically $1 per energy is good. We only have so many hours left in the day, so we got to pick how we use it. We need some intelligence, so we might go to the school. I don't know if there's any school learning to do down here. Oh, here's the bank also. So we can still utilize that. There's $10 an hour here. I think we make more money where we're at. This is where the houses are, right? So we can buy these if we want for only $500,000. Down payment of $25,000. But we'll be there in no time thanks to our compounding interest. I don't want to deal with the twins right now. I don't really want to do a lot of quests for people. I want to upgrade myself. We'll take a look around the graveyard. Skulk around back here. Basically, I was hoping to find some kind of education. There's another Harambing Coffee. There's another movie theater. We can actually work here at level 14 for $31 an hour. That's pretty good. We don't need that though. So the education and gym, well, there's a gym here. I just don't know if we get educated here. I think we got to go all the way to the school. We can use the phone to go to the school. Wait, where am I? Is this a school? I don't really know where I am. but we can absolutely take some classes here. We can get 6 education for $40. Takes up 3 hours. No, it takes up 3. Oh, gives us 3. I keep confusing all of the things. It gives us 3 experiences. Should only take an hour. Class starts at 6 a.m. and ends at 10 p.m. So apparently we managed to push through anyways. We did level up to level 6. Oh, okay. So I was right beside my job as well. So we've already moved out. It's been 16 days already. Crazy. Do we want some premium roast coffee while we're at it? Let's sleep for now. Money's getting pretty easy. Getting easier at least. We'll go back to my little job over here, level 6 only. But now we make $19 an hour. That actually feels pretty good. So we'll go ahead and work the day away. And then we'll bring some energy back. I guess the more times you click on these is the drawback. Like it's $1 per energy, but you got to go multiple times. There's a basement here. I don't remember what the basement does. Gambling, maybe? Right. So, yeah, this is gambling. Min bet 10. So we can deal. So I think we just got to bet whether our card is higher or lower than that. It's probably lower than the king. So we won 18 chips, got 1 experience. We're not going to mess with that too much. We're going to make money the good old-fashioned way. By leveling up. Quick as we can. Didn't mean to click on that. So we got energy left for the day. We got to figure out what we want to do with it. Probably schooling. We'll do some more tutoring. That put our intelligence way up there. Can we get some of the premium coffee? What does this do exactly? Gain energy when you sleep. Requires coffee pot or espresso machine. I don't have those. So we won't use those. But we don't need much. We need a little bit of intelligence and quite a bit of strength. That will do some good things for us. So today we're going to do $50 per time. Let's do 6 of those straight away. And then we can go to work. So we got more than enough strength to level up. If we just go ahead and work a little bit. Yeah, even just buy energy. We don't need to work. We can just buy some of those. We should be taking more of the expensive options now. We'll get more out of our day that way. We need to spend more money in less time. We can get an associate's degree by... Requires class. Okay, so if we just keep doing this one. If we go through 100 of those, we can get our associate's degree, and I don't remember what that does. We have 2 hours left in the day, so let's work a few hours for another $40. Only $144 to our name at this point. But we can already call it a day there. And keep in mind, every time we go through these nights, we're making interest as well. Currently level 7. 6 out of 10 energy. So let's get some money. $20 per hour. No need to waste any time there. For $5, we'll get 3 energy. So we hit that 3 times, and it's only 6 p.m. So let's just go ahead and sleep for another... work for another 6 hours. And then we can go back to bed. I keep forgetting about the money tree again. We're making money anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but we're missing out on a lot of money by not touching that. We could honestly just sit there and go to the money tree and work through the day, put the money in the bank to make it a lot of money. The money tree is our friend. 376. Okay, what does this person want? Why would anyone ever leave this tree? What's so special about this tree? It's the provider. This here is my table, but you can sleep on the one next to me. Thanks for the offer. You got $1? Yeah, I sure do. You got $10? Sure. Got 100? Sure I do. The end is near. Couldn't agree more. Back over here we go. So we need level 18. I like working here because it's nice and close. So we can work some more hours there. Teriyaki pizza to put some back on since school is right here. We'll do some class to start working towards that associate's degree. I'm sure it'll be useful once we get there. So class ends, but the tutor keeps going. So we can head and do a tutor at the end of the day. We basically have the intelligence we need to go again. So let's go call it a night. Go touch the money tree. We'll get that one 358. It very consistently pays out a lot. We'll probably have a similar loop today. Maybe less work since we built up some money. And we'll do some more class until energy is out. Yeah, and we'll go give our employer extra money. They pay us and we give it right back. We'll take some more classes. And then we got way more than we need for intelligence. We'll do a tutor for one more time. And then tomorrow we just need to hit the gym. Then we can boost up to level 8 for even more money per hour. If we can make more money off of the money tree, then our job isn't good enough. Give me that one, 311. What were the better shoes costing? 1,500 for swoops. Probably not worth it. Not for us right now. So we'll get 8 strength per hour out of this. So we'll just do that. And then we leveled up again. It's actually that easy. We'll spend a little more money doing that again. We're very nearly to the next level too. So let's just eat something if we can. There's 7 for 7. I do actually like this one a lot. That's quite a good deal. So when we need to do some gym workouts, we sure can. We're going to spend the rest of the day on that, honestly. It's basically the end of the day. So let's go to bed yet again. $50 for that. I need to remember that does cost money, but we got tons of strength. $203. I'm just going to do the same thing again to boost the strength again. It helps to be very strong. Personal trainer 6 times. So 129 out of 45. We'll eat another taco. We got a free console. Not sure why. I feel like the energy was better. What does this do? Gain 2 strength when you go to the gym. $10. We'll buy one of those. This also gives actually lots of stuff. This gives strength by itself. Gives experience and energy. We'll buy one of these. It's a very strength day. Back to the gym. So we'll do this one again. Then we'll actually add our money to do it. So for the rest of our energy, we probably got to go to work. That way we can afford to stay in our apartment again. But we have 159 out of the 45 strength we need. So we'll work like that. That wasn't too bad of a use of a day. $128 left over. Straight to bed. Okay, we'll sleep there. We'll go touch the money tree. Then today we're getting educated. I think $413. I think we get more there based on our level. Like so many things. $10 an hour starting there. I don't think I want that. What I do want is class. Start going through that. We're getting more of the coins. We got to put some energy back on. What is this place? Boozy. We can work here at 21. We get $75 an hour plus tip. We're not obviously at that level yet. We can get experience for alcohol. Maybe instead of that, let's buy some teriyaki pizza to put some energy back on. And then we're going to go get educated a little bit more until the end of class. And then we're going to hire a tutor for the rest. And then one more. And then we're up to level 9. So we're actually out of time. But we're making $21 an hour. If we educate ourselves a little more tomorrow, we'll make even more money. And get closer to those higher paying jobs. Because what do we need for this one? Level 10. So we're very nearly there. That starts at $23 an hour. And it's close to home. So if we want to stack up money in a hurry, we sure can. So we'll go to bed. We need to remember to maintain $50 minimum. There's almost $400 there. We just need to go get a little bit of education for ourselves. So here we go. We got +4 class points for extra credit. That's one of those random things where luck plays in. And we only need to do that a few more times. So we donate to our old employer. We'll hold off on that. We'll do a few more classes. We've leveled up again. So that means we can get a better job potentially because this one, $22 an hour. I think over here it starts at the same, but maybe has a higher ceiling. $23 an hour. So it pays just a little more. We'll get a few hours in just to show we can do it. Grants to energy and doesn't take time to consume. Located in your backpack. If we need emergency energy, we can carry that with us. For now, we're better off just sleeping. So we're still well stocked in everything but intelligence. Story of my life. The only way to fix that is to go and get more education. And we actually might. For now, we could make some more money though. The more we get, like the more we level up, the bigger gaps we're going to get in our hourly pay. Let's run these out for now real quick. Get some more money going, $890. Hopefully before long we're making that much just in interest. Need a bit more energy now, so a couple teriyaki pizzas later. Already 6 p.m. The days go so quick now. We still also want that associate's degree pretty bad. Maybe we'll get another bonus to those at some point. We're up to 25 out of 55. I would like another level maybe. I think another level would help us a lot. Make a little bit more money. Get us closer to that degree. Whatever that might be. We could use more bags of groceries. This place does have a kitchen actually and a microwave. We should go buy some of those things. We're going to spend a little bit of money here. Gonna buy a taco for that. We're going to go back over to home. Okay, home is not where I thought it was. We'll walk over and see about buying some appliances from IKEA. That way, hopefully, we can wake up with more energy. It's a very good investment. I can also wake up earlier. That will actually make a difference now. $300 for one of these. Oh, because I don't have a house. I still don't. We'll take an alarm clock then. We'll still get more money that way. More hours in a day for more money, that is. We got lots of energy. Let's spend that working right now. We'll burn that energy down. 6 p.m. I don't think I touched the money tree today. I already forgot because I'm in such a hurry to do other things. And then we'll go back and worry about our education a little bit. Can we get anything out of the pile of garbage? We cannot. Class. Hire tutor. Oh yeah, I'm out of energy already. Right, I meant to top that back up. That's easy to fix. Energy is back. Okay, we'll do some more class. And then a couple tutors because class runs out. And we're actually out of energy. I went way overkill on the energy. I never considered that. But it's okay. We don't have to be super efficient in this one. So now we're up at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. All sorts of energy. There's very much not to like. So we'll order another pizza. So that brings us up to 9 out of 10. We would start at $18 an hour there. If we were to go back. So let's do some more of this. We got a little reward there. And we're at 12 of 60 because we leveled up again. We're 55 out of 100 for the associates class. Completely out of energy as well. We'll buy a few more of those. And we'll go maybe put in a little bit of work. Top up our money again. We should check our bank account in the bank again. Just because it's fun to watch the numbers go up. Overdid on the energy there. I think I also forgot to touch the money tree again, didn't I? $500 there. So that's scaling with us. We have $1,000 to our name. Here we're up to $8,000. So let's make that $9,000 for even more interest. That's going to be better. So I think we're making about $180 per day there. So I make, oh yeah, right. We need money to actually do this. And we'll go take $50 out from the bank. Forgot it costs just a little bit. But the money here is going to add up very big. We just forget it. We'll go back and check it one day and be filthy, filthy rich. Sleep time. Wake up at 8 a.m. with 6 out of 10 energies. But absolutely no money. Luckily we work 2 doors down. $23 an hour. We're simply a crew member. Need a little more energy. Actually, we could probably start eating some of this. This does give strength. Doesn't give a lot of energy though. Well, we can eat a few of these. Maybe that's not the end of the world. We way overdid it there now that I think about it. But I figured we could just go ahead and make some money back. Oh, while touching the money tree. We'll take one of those, $547. So $790. We can make a lot of money every day. We really can just stack it up if we want to. So we'll just put in that much. That way we can still sleep. We're up to about $10,000. So we should be making about $200 a day out of that. Which is pretty good. But that also just happens automatically. We make more out of the money tree. We make more out of our job. But it's another revenue stream. $503. I think we should hit the gym today. We need to level up more. So we could do this. And then we're out of energy. But we actually got the strength we needed. We need to put our energy back. The best way to do this is Probably 5 for 3. $5 for 3 energy. We'll go as far as that. And then we'll go see about our education. We'll go get the finest education $12 can buy. It's more than enough for whatever town this is. Okay, so we'll do the regular class. We could get more intelligence here, but we do that at the end of the day anyway. We need this associate's degree eventually. 39 out of 60. So tomorrow we'll be better educated again. I need to take out more money. I didn't calculate that well. Withdrawing whatever dollars. We'll make that back easy enough. By tomorrow that money has replenished itself and more. Go to bed, wake up. $8. So you know what? Let's go ahead and put in a few hours of work real quick. The menu's changed. Maybe that's what I was missing earlier. I never realized that until now. I think we'll get better bang for our buck energy-wise somewhere here. Maybe even coffee would be a better one. $18 for 5 energy is pretty good because we do that and we're basically full energy. Plus intelligence doesn't hurt. We get to drink coffee and get smarter. That's why I'm so smart IRL. Why? Class starts at 6 a.m. ends at 10 p.m. Why can I not do more of this? We have energy. Oh, money. Obviously. We need money. There's a money tree. We don't touch nearly enough. Give me that one. 256. That was low as far as money is concerned. I really got to make a habit of touching that money tree first thing in the day. Class, 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 class. Reward $10 there all day long. We're out of energy entirely. Running low on money again too. So give me 2 of those. That was more than we needed realistically. But we do a couple tutors. We have leveled up to level 12, so we'll make more money at our job yet again. $22 to our name, so let's circle back to the ATM real quick. And we'll take out a few dollars. Such a fun little gameplay loop in this. Okay, bed we go. $2 to our name until we touch the money tree. $350 now. That's better. What's our job paying us currently? We're at level 12, so maybe able to get hired elsewhere, but this one is nice because it's right here. $25 an hour. So we can go like that if we want. We can get some strength items too. We can spend some of our money to put some of that back on. And then it's the end of the day, but we got 676. So we're going to put about 600 of that back in here. That way we have money for sleeping, but we're up to $10,800. Just like that. We're getting very rich very quickly. Now we need more strength and intelligence if we want to level up more. 455 there. We should talk to more of the creatures around here. Hello. Hi, I am Finn. I lost my teddy bear. Could you help me find it? Where did you last see it? I don't know. Did you find him? I did not. We're looking for a teddy bear. What do you want? Go away before I take your soul. Wait, what? I'm kidding. What's up? Nothing, just wanted to say hi. Okay, hi. Do you live around here? Not yet. My dad and I are looking here. My dad and I are just looking at houses. Don't really know if we can really afford anything around here, though. Do you need anything? Well, I'm pretty bored. I have a game console. Do you want that? Thanks so much. You're welcome. Here, I want you to have this. A pendant. I don't know what the pendant does, actually. General items. Access items. Buff items. I don't even know where that sits in my items. Is it somewhere here? There is similar stuff. It doesn't matter. We'll figure it out eventually. My name is Rusty. Hi, Rusty. Nice to meet you. Is it because of your hair color? He wants a beer. I don't know if I like Rusty enough to get him a beer. Seems like the kind of thing he should do on his own. What we'll do today, let's make a little more money. We'll run out there. We'll get a little more strength while we're at it. Work a little bit more. We're basically out of any time for the day anyway. So we'll call it a day here. We got lots of money to our name. I think we should do a little more gym. We should maybe try and hit level 13. Which won't be hard because we're already there strength-wise. We are out of energy. But we still have time in the day. There's 7. Yeah, this is... I didn't need to do that. What do we need to work here? Not hiring. Taco Box, not hiring. $25 an hour. Is that better than ours? What is ours currently? That might actually be. It is a ways down here, though. That's the other problem. I don't want to run this far every day. I'm not really down that end a lot. $25 an hour, $23 an hour, so it is better. I think we'll still work at Angus McBangus for now. It's closer. I don't want to run down all the way here every day past our money tree and everything. There's something to be said for a good commute. What does spinach do again? +2 strength and you go to the gym. We could definitely buy a little bit of that just for the next time we do. We're running low on groceries, I realize. No, we should probably go work on our education a little bit. Sort of don't have a ton of money for education, but I think we got enough for now. And we can make a withdrawal on the way back. Plus we get 350 there. That sort of solves all of our problems. The money tree is just here for us when we need it. You need money, you go see the money tree. We got +5 class points, so we're actually reasonably close to getting this done now. It's only going to take another 20. So I think we should blast that on through too. I still don't remember where that benefits us, but it obviously does something good. And we like good things. Okay, another night of sleep. We're basically just going to buy, I don't know, a coffee. Going to give us a little bit of intelligence actually too. So we're at 9 out of 10. A house would be better. I think if we buy a house too, especially once it's paid off, it doesn't cost anything to sleep. So there's another +5 class points. That's perfectly fine. A little extra reward there. 94 out of 100. We're almost there. We need some energy in a hurry, so I'll buy that. We're running low on money. Might have to make a little withdrawal here. That's okay. We're going to withdraw a couple $100. We're over 11 grand now. 260 to our name. So we can only do a few of these still today. Tomorrow we'll finish that. Plus a little more intelligence. We're now up to level 13. And level 13 is good. We get $25 an hour for shift leader. What was here that we might need? What does this do? +1 energy when you sleep. Sleep pills too. We'll wake up an hour earlier. +3 intelligence when you go to school. Probably should have picked some of these up sooner. These are pretty expensive though. But we'll take advantage of those. We're out of money again. Because we're smart enough to spend it all. Although when we collect this, we get $1,300. So we don't need to go make a withdrawal. We're going to use some of that to invest in some of this stuff. We'll ramp this up to say there. And this stuff's more expensive again. But now we can do more with each of our days. And we still have $400 left over. So we'll wake up at 7 a.m. with 7 energy. So much more to do in a day. We'll go finish our associate's degree, making us instantly smarter. 1, 2, 3. Associate's degree. Graduated. Now we can teach. Okay, so that's what it does. We're able to teach. We get 11 intelligence and a lot of experience. That's good. That's very good. I forgot to touch the money tree again. 7 energy, 3 energy. We get intelligence from here too. Let's circle around the money tree before I forget. And we'll go get a little bit more super intelligence as the good teachers we are. Whatever we do with an associate's degree. Because do we get paid to do it too, actually. So this is a good use of our time. We get $20 an hour and we get to teach. So we get all that intelligence. That's very good for us. So I'm glad we saw that through to the end. It was worth getting that degree. We've got 2 hours left in the day, actually. So let's just work 2 more hours. My cursor ran away on me. And then we go to bed. We had leftover energy, but that's okay. It's constantly going to fluctuate how much energy we have during the day and how much we need. Depends on what we get up to. There's an extra $500. So maybe we'll go get some more of that well-earned education. Especially at $20 here. Instead of going to work, we might as well just go here a little bit. We don't make as much money, but we also get so much intelligence. And then we get a pumpkin spice latte that eats up over an hour of our work. But then we also just buy regular coffee because we love caffeine. I would actually love both of those things right now. Mostly just for the caffeine. We're going to deposit $1,000 just so the interest continues to build up. We should go to the gym. We've got 10 energy. We should also buy some supplements if we can. Can we buy strength ones here? Protein. Yeah, we sure can. We don't want to go too low, but we did buy some protein. That way when we gym it, we really gym it. What do you want again? Oh, you want a protein? There you go. Gross, this isn't my brand. I don't need chocolate flavored protein. Forget it. Just go get me some spinach. How many cans? 6 would be great. Okay, I don't know. I guess I had those. He wants rage bars now. I'm not giving him more of my stuff right now. Personal trainer. So we're going to get 13 strength per go. Or we get 10 here for less money. We can't really... We're running out of money, so we just got to do the cheaper one. We've actually run out of money to be able to do that further. But strength is going up. We're level 13 already. I think that's really our goal right now, is just to level up. No questions asked. We'll withdraw, say, $200. We're eating into our savings again. And that's okay. We just need more. That's all. Personal trainers, better use, really. More expensive, but worth it. We leveled up again, too. So level 14, so we make more money from our job. I'm not sure if we get more money to teach at this point. I hope we do. We only have $69. There's $800 now from that, so that's perfectly fine. I'm curious if the teaching job does get more valuable now. No, it's only $20. But since we're here, I feel like I'd be stupid not to touch that a few times. So there's some different things. Frappe, cappuccino, and there's a coffee, I guess. Not the most efficient use of our stuff, but we're okay. How much would this pay me now? $30 an hour. Wait, we didn't take the other job, right? We still work here. So up we go. What would the other job pay then? $30 an hour here. It might be worth it if this starts to pull ahead, money-wise. We'll know soon enough. We had a spinach too. That was good for the gym also. So the spinach plus the protein is important. Does this do anything? Nope. We need the other thing for that anyway. So this would be 25. So we're better off over here. Although that might jump up. It might scale to our level. We're going to put some money in the bank again to get that interest overnight. Every little bit's going to help. Deposit, say that much, $140 left over. In case there's a, I don't know, resort fee. Also, do we need more of this? We need more Adderall. That's what we needed. Now we can sleep again. Today should be a gym day probably. We need that strength to level up more. The more we invest in ourselves, the more we're going to make later. Right, gotta remember it costs $50 for the personal trainer. Well, there's 250, so we can do that 5 times at least before going to work. We're going to get 5 personal trainers at once for extra gains. 64 to 75, level 14. We're also basically broke, but we can go back to work for a little while. Fish sandwich will get us intelligence. All the fish oil in there, probably. So then we just sit there. Let's just work for the rest of the day. $250 for us. Then when we start the next day, we're at 200, but we touch the tree and then we can go personal trainer. $713 from the money tree. All right. $50 per go. We're getting 10 strength every time we do it. So we only need to do that a couple more times actually to level up again. So we're going to eat whatever's going to give us more energy, which is going to be the freeze blast. 3 times there. We're just spending a lot of money to invest in ourselves. So we jumped up to level 16 there. We easily have the intelligence for another level. We don't have the experience though. That's running a little lower on us. But because of our level up, we make more hourly money. There's $467 from a money tree. This is now $35 an hour for general manager. We still can get promoted, but that's starting to be pretty good money just from that. We'll build up some strength there. We need more experience too. We do get quite a bit here, really. So maybe we'll just build up some experience with good old-fashioned work for a minute. We also need to buy better shoes, so that's probably going to pay for that. And I like work because we can work and replenish our energy all in one go. We also get strength from that. Okay, we're going to work up some more and we can eat... well, let's get the strength anyway. It doesn't bother me. We almost have the experience we need to level up again. Only $1,431. Should touch the money tree still. Should not forego this. That was a really bad money tree. $100. it's literally a money tree, so I really shouldn't complain. But I'm still going to. Let's eat an egg sandwich right away because I want that strength. The money's going to whittle down. So we got the experience we need. We just need a bit of strength now. So let's eat a fish sandwich. Probably buy some shoes too. I'm getting tired of how slow we are. Speed 3 now. We'll lose less time to moving around. So one more of these and we've leveled up again. Which means we'll make more money. So we'll just hit that one more time. We still need more experience. But we're basically out of energy, so we might as well call it there. We'll go touch the money tree. Well, maybe go back to work. 5:43, that's perfectly okay. Breakfast ends at 10 a.m. None of those are particularly interesting. Maybe that for a bit of intelligence, and then what is work? $35 an hour. Oh, the next promotion is level 18, so we got to go one more level to get a raise. What do we need for the fire department? 18. We're very nearly there. That might be a big step up in money also. We can't buy food there, which is a bit annoying. Nuggies. These will give us strength. I always get excited when I see the food and we end up buying too much. Still, we have $998 on us. The days are flying by. $149. So we got the bad option there. How's our balance doing here? We're up to 14,000. Let's boost that up a little bit. Something like that. Maybe we should do some teaching today. We make a bit of money. We lost that extra bit on the end. But that's all right. We can go get more of that stuff later. Let's maybe do the coffee options because we get intelligence here too. This is a nice one. Unicorn frappe. $100, but I get 25 experience per thing too. Why can't I buy more of those? What am I lacking? It's because my energy's full, I suppose. Can't drink it if you don't need energy, so hopefully that sticks around for a minute because I would like to buy more of those. We have way more intelligence than we... Nope, it left us. Well, we got 3 energy and only a few hours left in the day, so we'll probably just work for a couple hours. Seems like a reasonable enough way to dump off the rest. We're now up to 597. We'll just hold that because we need some strength tomorrow anyway. To bed. So we need to go to small greens. We need more protein powder. Gotta remember the personal trainer costs money. Some Adderall too. I might have to withdraw some money, but we'll see how much the money tree gives us. We gotta be sure those gym gains are big. 848. I feel like clicking on the right one gets the best result there. I may also be imagining that. Do I also have spinach? 8 plus 3. I think I need some spinach to be able to take advantage of this properly. We need some spinach. Now, when we lift some weights, we're going to do much better again. 8 plus 5, so $50 for 13 strength. So we've leveled up again. We hit 18. We'll do it one more time. We are now completely out of energy again. So we'll buy some of these. 5 p.m. we have 9 energy. $530. But we're level 18, so how much does this place pay? $40 an hour for regional manager. And this place? Volunteer. We got to volunteer first. But that's okay, because I think once volunteer's done, we get strength while we're working or something. Pretty sure that'll be a thing. So that's okay. We can just sleep and volunteer our time away. We make money through our investments anyway, so we can sort of get away with this. 132. I was wrong about the right being the better option. Work 12 hours. Work 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. We are getting strength to do this. So that's actually okay. Anything in this game I think you have to put an investment into, we'll give it back. Straight to the money tree. Right option. 424. Perfectly fine by me. So we're still making money every day just by doing this. 12 hours. We now make $100 an hour. And we get strength. That's much better. That's much, much better. Yeah, so we can teach if we need intelligence and money, but this is huge amounts of money. Huge amounts of money plus strength. What's not to like? So let's sleep for another day. We got to keep an eye on all that stuff. We got to be sure to buy more. We can afford it these days. $100 an hour. We can buy pretty much whatever we want. All the way out. This also doesn't really use energy, does it? 12 hours, $1,200 plus a few more. We want to go beyond firefighter though. What's beyond firefighter? Nobody knows. Okay, we're up to $3,500, so we're just going to keep putting it in the bank to grow. Except for we need $50, so there's $20,000 there. So I think we'll make $400 a day in interest. Based on my very rough mental math. Back to the fire station. 12 hours, a couple more hours there. By tomorrow we should upgrade past our firefighter potential. We're going to do all because we got to go to the money tree anyway. The money tree strangely almost doesn't feel worth it at this point. But we got $949, so it absolutely is. We're going to load up on some of this since we seem to have a surplus of money momentarily. See if we can build up about 30 of everything. Protein powder I'm not as concerned about. And we're almost out of money. We used our money tree to buy all that stuff. Big groceries we also need. We'll go to the money tree. And then we'll go get bags of groceries. And then we'll go to work at the fire station. All the way down to superfoods. Bags of groceries are only $10. So we can really load up on these two. We'll get 30 or 40 of them. That way we don't need to do this for a while. All the way down to the fire station. Look at those tiny little legs go. Isn't that wonderful? We're not really getting experience, are we? Maybe we are. Yeah, we're getting 13 per go. So we are actually. EMT, we make $150 an hour. So it did $2,600. We're going to make a deposit on that too. We just need this to keep growing and growing. We'll do it all and then withdraw 100 so we can actually sleep still. Then we'll take advantage of $150 an hour. We do also need more intelligence. We could level ourselves up pretty quickly here. I don't know if leveling up is going to make a difference down there and not leveled up. Whole bunch of teaching done and it's only 2 p.m. So level 19 now. Buy some of this. There's more unicorn frappes. Or yeah, we can only buy those so often because they give you so much energy. They're also quite expensive. So we'll go ahead and work 6 hours as an EMT and then a few hours on top of that. Strength goes up anyway. So intelligence and is going to be the odd one out here. Call it a day there. We still have $1,390. Make that $1,712. We'll maybe just go ahead and put in another 12-hour shift. A couple hours on top of that, $4,200. Money go big fast. So we'll deposit all, withdraw 100. We got almost $30,000 in the bank now. Money's going up rapidly in there. We have lots of experience, quite a bit of money. We definitely still need intelligence. Okay, we got to work, let's work 6 hours there for that money. We still got all of our energy. Build up some intelligence over here. And so we're over leveled there. We just need strength, which will get there eventually if we keep doing what we're doing. We'll go ahead and deposit our $1,000 there. And then we're going to call it a day again. So we move on to day 55 already. It's just that quick. Back to the fire station because we want more money. Work 12 hours, so we're halfway through EMT as well. I don't know what's after EMT. We'll go for a little bit more money and teaching over there. $1,880, so we'll go like that. I don't think we touched the money tree today either. It's getting less and less worth our while depending on how much it gives us. Call it a night there. Lots of experience, lots of intelligence, still need some strength, but we get strength here. 12 plus a few. I think we could work 16 hours in a day, which makes sense. We could just go back and forth and do this for a second to get through to the next level. And maybe we just will. Because it's only going to take a little bit to boost up past EMT. And then from there, we can deposit all that money. We still have investments growing anyway, so we don't need to be really diligent. We unlocked a new zone apparently. And we upgraded to paramedic. We're now $200 an hour. $200 an hour. So let's call it a day there. We're level 20 overall. So we're going to grab that, 602. That was probably the medium option these days. We'll celebrate our $200 an hour by actually working. We got $12,000 on us now. Our investments are $33,500. So now they're $45,000. That's going to be good for our interest. That's actually going to start doing quite good things. All right, $250 to our name. We'll go touch the money tree. We need both strength and intelligence. Mostly intelligence because we do get so much strength at our job. But it's nice that we can multitask. We'll do some teaching today. That's perfectly fine. That gave us what we needed there. Now we just need strength again. And we get strength from our job. Nope, apparently we can't. Do we need energy to do that still? Guess we do. That's okay. And there's 7 energies. And then we're just limited by time. 26 out of 150. But then our money should go up considerably after that as well. We still get lots of all of those things. 22.85. We make so much money in a day. 527 there. Now what can we do over here? 12 hours and a couple more hours. So strength is getting up there. Strength isn't super quick there, but it's quick enough. It is going up. I guess if I feel so inclined, I can go over and at least level us up the other way. Let's just buy a little more of this stuff since I'm here. The Adderall is good because that's good for our teaching job apparently. And we'll buy a few more levels of this stuff as well, up to level 30. And then we can go hit the gym for a little bit. That's going to do good things for us. Maybe better shoes. What did the next shoes cost? 4,000. We'll think on those. For now, we're going to hit the gym. $75 for a personal trainer, but we get 15 strength. And we got 10 strength for hitting a random personal best. So let's do that a couple more times. I think with a little bit of energy, we might actually be able to do that again. So let's buy those 3. It's only 5 p.m. So yeah, strength is where we need it to be. We'll just do that a couple more times just to go a little bit overkill. We should probably go deposit our leftover money. Quite a fun thought. Now we got over $50,000 in the bank. So that's actually should start making us $1,000 a day. Was that right? I'm going to need to go check that to check my math. Because 10% would be $500. Wait, hold on. 10% would be $5,000. 1% would be 500. So it should be about 1,000. Oh, 1% per day. That dropped as well. So 10% would be 5,000. 1% would be 10% of that. So it's $500 a day. But that's still something. That's still adding up in the background. We still make more at our job. But that's beside the point, really. We can still level up again with just a little bit more intelligence. So we'll go back to our cushy teaching job. Run ourselves out of energy over there. Speaking of energy, let's start with the unicorn prep. That gave us all sorts of things also. Keep teaching away, and we leveled up again. We're now level 22. We're suddenly leveling up quite quickly. It's only 6 p.m., but let's deposit $4,000 there because we can. See what this thing has for us. Pumpkin spice. Coffee. Good. We don't really need to do anything here or there. I guess we just work for a few more hours today, really. Just add some more money back in. We're getting close to halfway to the next promotion at the fire hall. / ambulance thing. / all sorts of things. I kind of do want to buy the better shoes. So maybe today after work we'll go and do that. We earned it. Yeah, and I mean, there's $5,200. Just like that. So money goes up alarmingly quick. $4,000 for these, so we're much quicker again. We did touch the money tree. We haven't been touching the money tree very consistently. But we really don't need to at the same time. We make so much money here. Like we're at $1,200. Now we're $4,600. We make so much every day. We're going to deposit that all, bring some back in. We're over $60,000 now. That's so much. And that's just going to pile up in the background because we're rapid firing through these days. Like it's nobody's business. 12 hours. We received $100 because work in public safety, I guess. I'm not here for the public. I'm here for my profit. And we're doing pretty good with that. We're getting close to leveling up here, so we're just going to maybe push through and do it. 12 hours. We're up to 132, so it won't be tomorrow, but it'll be the day after that. We also have $7,000 on us again, so we'll be able to put more money into the bank soon. 149, and then we'll get even more interest out of the bank. Eventually that can build up to absolutely absurd levels. It's very quick to just run back and forth and work. Driver engineer, we now make $250 an hour, so even more. Throwing that in here, we'll just withdraw a couple hundred. We got $77,000. So we make $770 per day just in interest. And the more we pile in there, the more it's going to make. So it's making a lot of money alongside of us. If we make more, we can work for 3 hours and basically make that. But that's also just money in the background. There's another 5,000. So like we can just keep piling it up this way. We can deposit that all, withdraw a couple hundred. $82,000. Plus we'll touch the money tree. $1,000 for us. We'll sleep very nicely on that. We should also go consider buying a house, but being right here costs us $50, but we're very close to this job, which is always nice. If we have a house, we gotta walk a long ways. We sort of need a different source of income at that point. And I don't know what we can have that would pay better at this point. There's a police station, but I'm pretty sure I can't get a job there because I've already been arrested. But there's another $9,000. You might as well throw that in here. Deposit it all. Take a few hundred out. $930 a day just in bank interest. And that's only at 1%. We could probably negotiate a better deal. But we'll sleep. And then today is a new day. Straight to the money tree. $546 for us. We'll probably just keep saving up some money for the time being because it's really, really easy to do currently. Another 12-hour shift, a couple more hours in. 73 out of 200. And at $250 an hour, I think we'd all be working a lot of hours. We make a little investment back in the bank once again. We'll put in, say, $5,000. We basically have $100,000, so we should be making $1,000 every time we sleep, regardless of what we do throughout the day. 12 a.m., let's sleep. Still got pretty good numbers across the board. Back to our money tree. This will also make a difference, not always the biggest of one. A little more intelligence, we could level up again. I don't think we're going to get a better job than the fire station right now, but I'm not entirely sure about that. We should maybe shop around a little bit. Let's do some teaching. It's not nearly as much money, but we did level up. We get coins for that. We can't apply here, can we? We need to go to the actual bank. And I don't think this counts. Maybe it does. This is $75 an hour plus tip at Boozy. We make way more at our job. The tip might add up. I don't think that's going to be something. This is $10 an hour. I don't think there's anything better. We could check in on the house prices again. We could make a down payment on the house, but then we got to wake up here. We could have some better results out of doing that. But I think we got a pretty good thing going on. We spent $50 to be closer to work. That's going to save us a lot of time overall. We could try the police station, but I think, yeah, get lost criminal. We lost our opportunity as a convicted felon. There's a mushroom over there. We need those mushrooms, don't we? Still don't know why, but we do need them. I don't remember how to get to that one. We don't want to sneak in there again. We tried that before. We're $31 an hour here. Don't think we want that. We are low on energy though. So we could take a little bit of that for now, just to change it up a little bit. Back here at Superfoods, $25 an hour. We'll take some spinach for now since we happen to have some money on us. We'll get some more groceries because we need that. I think the plan for now, the best bet, is just to work and save up money. You need money to do everything. We get strength here too anyway, so then we just need intelligence. So 6 hours plus a few extra on top of that. $3,000 for us. And we'll put $2,000 in, so now we're over $1,000 a day. $1,000 a day just to sleep. And we could just ignore that for the next 1,000 days that we play, and that would just get continuously bigger. 953. I do want to see what the next level up is. We're basically halfway to the next level already, so we could rapid fire this to level up. I think we max out at that point. I'm not sure what we do after that. Leveling up, I'm not sure if we max out, but we'll see. We can get quite a few levels per day, so we can do this very quickly. We're also just going to save up a lot of money. We're not going to make any investments right now. Not for a little while. We can just dump it all in at once to see what the number's going to go up. So there's 133 out of 200. I think we can get 15 per day, maybe 16. I think it might be 16. I think I counted before. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 actually, because we're waking up earlier. So it's only a few more days to get another promotion. And that's going to feel good for us. We made $19,000 and that seems like a lot, but we also have over $100,000 in the bank right now. And when we put it all together, we're going to make even more per day. And it's going to get bigger and bigger. Today's Zodiac, I really don't remember how that works. One day that will come back to me. Oh, we can cook our groceries too for energy, can't we? I forgot about that. I don't have time for cooking. I just go to work all day, and leave. But we at level 183, we're not far away from the next level up. We'll just rapid fire through this. Definitely going to keep the sound effects nice and low in this. There's a lot of jarring things. Lieutenant, $300 an hour. That wasn't as exciting and dramatic as I thought it would be for money. Still pretty good. We saved $31,000 in the meantime. We got $10,000 in the background. So we're going to deposit all that. We'll withdraw, say, $1,000, just, some spending money. But now we make $1,400 per day in the background. We haven't been touching our beloved money tree either. That's very sad too. So have a sleep. We got lots of strength. We got lots of experience. What we need is intelligence. We need lots and lots of intelligence. Maybe there's a unicorn drink here. There's not. But we need 3 energy, so we'll take a coffee. That gives us a bit of intelligence also. And then it's still only 8 a.m. So we can definitely teach all day. I think we got the Adderall or whatever it is giving us that boost. We've almost leveled up again. I don't know what we're leveling up for currently, but it is important to do pretty much everything. Right, we're not allowed to sleep again already. I'm so used to going to work and coming back. We just need more energy so we can teach some more. We are super teachers. We could just take one of these. And then one of those. That was enough intelligence to just level us up. Okay, we'll teach a few courses there. And then we're basically out of time for the day. Luckily, we can pick up a few shifts here to make another $600. Like even there, we have got $2,000. Back to bed we go. Today we're going to swing by the money tree. Then I'm not really sure if we want to start questing or not again. We did level up fairly rapidly. I just can't remember what we're supposed to do. Enrique here we haven't really talked to. Haven't seen you since middle school. It's good to see you. Remember when we pulled the fire alarm at school? Oh yeah. Anyways, I just built a new PC and I'm trying to find someone to buy my old one. If you're interested, I'm selling it for $2,000. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, you will need a house to set it up. I don't have a house. All sales are final. Hope you enjoyed as much as I did. I think we're getting close to the point where we have to buy a house. Right, I remember there was something in the tree somewhere, and I found it. A time potion. I don't remember what that one does. I think we used it at the right time. At some point, it's kind of a puzzle or something. No matter. We'll take a nice little walk in the trees. And we'll wander away. I guess we could buy the house. The house isn't that much money. Nobody's home. Can we break in then? This is the one that's for sale. $25,000 is down payment. We could save that up pretty quickly. I do think we'd have the option to sleep here, which might have some different benefits. There's also a guy in that backyard. I don't remember how to get to him. We haven't touched the graveyard either. I don't remember what the point of this was, if anything. Pay respects. You paid your respects? I'm not really sure what happened there. Something did. There are some houses over here. Not mansions, but there are houses. That one's for sale too. I can't remember if we can rent them out or anything. You do not live here. Down payment's only $10,000. We could buy this one over here pretty cheaply. Maybe we'll save up for a house real quick. It's only going to take me a handful of days at our earnings. $10,000 and we'll see. The whole house is only $100,000. We could actually buy that. Let's just get to work. We don't need to be level 25. We need money. Like we're already up to $6,000, 6,200. And we get extra luck for random events. So if any of those pop up, we'll do good. All right, there's 11,284. We got more than enough for the house. We could have made that much just in the money tree if we wanted to. 359, so that wasn't a lot, but we'll give that to the realtor as a tip. Here you go. You get a bonus for some reason. Didn't mean to hit both of those. Buy that. Market value 102,000. The debt is 92,000. We can rent it out. Can I also sleep here? I can. This would allow us to do different things. There's also an office where we can use the computer. I don't remember why this was here. We can do cookie clicker. We can buy stocks. I forgot about this. Because we can just straight up buy stocks here. They're probably pretty low on price right now, given where they're at. So we should also maybe invest in some of these. I completely forgot that that was a thing. Could also rent this house out. I think we probably want to invest some money in a stock market if we're going to be playing through any days. Because I think long term it's basically guaranteed to go up. And it's probably overall more than 1% per day. So let's go earn all our money we can. And then we're going to gamble it away in the stock market. Let's save up for a few days. There's no need to rush it. We can continue earning rapid money here. It's also nice I can just hit 12 hours and then it skips, so I don't have to press the button a bunch of times. It's just a little more peaceful that way. The sound effects on this are going to be really low. I don't know why that little alarm clock sound didn't ping in my brain earlier, but I realized that going off every few seconds probably not conducive to relaxing background noise. We do want to save up more money still. We need to save up much more money. If it needs to have $50,000 to put into a stock, we'll just buy whatever's lowest, assuming it's going to go up. The higher ones might go up more, but such is the nature of the stock market. All right, 12 hours there. We'll work 1 hour there. Couple 1 hours there. We're getting more experience as we go too. Like we got 10 times the experience we currently need. Way too much experience, a lot of strength, and not enough intelligence. Story of my life. Back and forth we go. Rapid fire. And we'll scoot on up there. Buy some of those. Buy some of those. Back we go again. Back and forth. All we do... we need more of those things actually. We need sleeping pills, energy pills, and premium roast also. I've already forgotten where to get everything. Groceries are still important. We don't actually need a lot from here. What was this one again? Pizza King. Right. Don't need that. We need the Walgreens right beside us. We also need something else. Yeah, we can buy lots of these. We got the money for it, so we'll make that investment. It's very easy to make this stuff back. A little bit of protein as well. A little more of that. Energy pills. Right, we need the coffee from the coffee shop. That's what it was. Premium roast. We'll go ahead and buy some of that. We'll buy, say, 40 of these for now so we can get through 40 more sleeps efficiently. We gotta go see the premium roast. Haram Bean Coffee, the unicorn frappe is here. So I'll also just buy that because it's fun to buy. Premium roast, is it wakes us up an hour or we need a coffee machine? Didn't the apartment show that though? Maybe it does still work there. I gotta double check that. I'm confused. 12 hours. We gotta rank up. We'll do a little more. We're actually at a 170 out of 250 already too. That's definitely not terrible. Yeah, so the premium roast is here, so we can actually, it does count. So we wake up at 7 a.m. with 7 out of 10 energy, which is really good. Even though we're not really using the energy right now, we are making money. We're at $43,500. Once we hit 50, we'll go invest it because our house is sitting there rather empty and not really doing much. We bought the house basically so we could have a computer, so we could invest because a laptop doesn't work. We're not allowed to use the internet anywhere else in the world, only our house. Even then, we had to get a computer from that guy down there. Nothing sketchy about that. We could even sleep in our house today if we felt so inclined. There's another $500. We drift across. All right, so in here we go. Office, computer, investment time. Look, it went up so much since we've been gone. It went up 20 in a single day. So we're going to buy all for 53,000. That'll be good. We got $500 left over. So 53,500 is where we started. We'll try and remember that. Okay, we're going to sleep down here just for a little difference. Then we'll go back to our job and level it up again. $53,500 invested though. That should be good. We didn't wake up as refreshed today. Maybe the house isn't as stocked as the apartment. We're very nearly leveled up. We're also completely out of energy. Not worth doing. Well, we'll take 7 intelligence for that. We might as well. Guess I could have done that again. Today just doesn't count. That was a practice day. So there we go. 7 a.m. 7 out of 10. We're on day 98. So we woke up today and became a captain. We got to get to level 300, but we're $350 an hour. That's going to stack up so very quickly. I don't think I would do bank interest anymore either. I think instead of that, we're just going to invest it. I think we're likely to get better results. It might be up and down a little bit along the way, but I think in like 500 days, that's going to be our best bet for having more money. So with that, we're going to keep going. It's day 101. We've ranked up. Not really sure what that meant. I think because of 7 a.m.ness. 54 out of 300. Maybe once we save up another 50,000, we'll put that into another investment avenue. And then over time, that can just pile up. We'll forget that money exists. Maybe forever, but hopefully we'll circle back to it at some point. It's hopefully grown a lot. It might be going down this whole time too for now. No matter, long term, it'll be up. If it doesn't, we got bigger things to worry about. I'm the captain, so I have to be there a lot. It's a very important job. I don't know what happens after captain. We become a captain, double captain. 105 out of 300. We're already a third of the way to the next one. That's not terrible. We can live with results like that. March our tiny little legs up here. Okay, we're back over $50,000. We gotta go back to our lovely house. Can we, can we take this home? There's that one, that one, that one. I don't know if I explored down there or not. I don't remember. Oh, we did this area though. Golden ticket over there. No matter. We'll just, we'll go to our house. I don't remember if there's a quicker way to get a car ride. I was just being extremely lazy. We're already quite quick. So office, check computer. How are the stocks doing? That was 53.5. So that made us $5,000. So that is definitely better than the other thing, the bank. We'll also invest in Pear, I guess. We'll just put $52,000 in Pear. Then does it show us how do I get back to the main screen? Oh yeah, I forgot I could buy these things too. These can help us out too in a big way. We can get click coin miners if I want to. I don't know how many of those I have. For now, we're just gonna sleep. It costs $100 to sleep in my own home. That I didn't realize. The money tree should pay out, or did I touch it today? I already forget. 670. Well, since we're here, we'll just go to the apartment anyway. I want to see in the stock market if we can see like our price investment initially, or if it just says how much it's currently worth. Because then it'll be a little bit hard to track. Because I'm gonna forget very quickly our original amounts. Paid 623. Yeah, price is 657. It had a big downturn today. But Pear went up a little bit. We paid 10,020. It is now. I paid 1,020. It is now 1,037. Zoog had a big day too. In a perfect world, I would invest in all of them. But it's not a perfect world, and I'm just not going to do that. We may go have a little wander around. We need some spending money before we do, perhaps. So let's work there. We're a fairly experienced captain at this point. We got to see about getting some people their quest items. I don't remember what people wanted. He wants a rage bar. I think we can order that on our phone. Maybe there was from the computer, actually. There may have been from the computer. I was sure I saw that somewhere. We got a small house. That's it. We only got 1 degree so far. We have friends. We have skins. Prestige. You can prestige when you reach level 100. We're not going to do that. What we are going to do is see about a rage bar. Pretty sure I could order those on the internet. Okay, hold on. Let's stop by the money tree since we're going past. We only have $6,800. Really got to stretch that out. All right, so if we go here, can we order rage bars? We'll get some super serum. We'll get some mega seeds. We'll get some of this. This gives plus 10 when you go to school. That gives plus 5 when you go to school. Plus 10 when you go to the gym. Plus 5 when you go to the gym. And do those just auto deposit? I think they do. We got our kitchen set up. So let's go see our friend and give him the rage bar. See what he's going to think of that. I can also go back into some of those manholes. So he's happy now. There you go. Now I'm almost ready to work out. What's stopping you? I can't work out right now. I just take those rage bars. I need to wait at least 45 minutes. I think that's just for swimming. Pretty sure that's a general rule for all sports. I will start my workout any minute now. Not my problem. Not my problem in the slightest. Can we go in this manhole? Not this one. We had the Mario adventure earlier. I don't know which one of these we can go in. Is there a manhole down here? There was not. I should buy the more expensive house and rent it out. I don't think I need such a big expensive house for just myself. Considering I'm a workaholic. I just need to spend all my time working. We didn't check that street for a manhole, but there's also this one. I think there's something about maybe the order you touch the manholes in. So that one made a sound. Was that right? I vaguely remember that. That one didn't do anything. We'll go poke the other ones to see if they make any sounds. You might have to just chase them around for a sec, hitting corner to corner. Yeah, that one definitely did something. Now we just got to decide which... Is it this one? That one did, so I think we need to go to the lower left one now. I don't remember what it gives us, but these are the kind of things you need to do to progress sometimes. Just gotta figure it out. Alright, the lich. Who dares disturb my slumber? The diamond in the rough. You are not worthy. You are not worthy. I can't remember what makes us worthy. We might have to be a high enough level. So we can spend some time teaching. We're going to get 8 plus 18. We get 26 intelligence right now because of our super serum or whatever it was. So we're level 25. We can do that a few more times. Run out of energy, and then we can do it a few more times. We'll go by peppermint because that's 5 plus 10 intelligence. We'll buy 2 of those. We just got much stronger thanks to peppermint whatever. Our super serum ran out, but that stuff's crazy expensive. We are 1 intelligence away. We should be able to buy some coffee to get us there. We'll take that just for the highest amount of intelligence we can get in a single go. Was there something back here? Did we already check this? I don't remember. We can work an hour. We are the captain, so we should make an appearance once in a while. I might go buy the more expensive house and rent it out. What was the down payment? Like $30,000? That's not so bad. We're level 26 now. We should also check the lich to see if we're worthy. But we'll try and save up for that house. I'm pretty sure it was $30,000, and that won't take long. We're quite wealthy as it is. 174 out of 300. It's trickling up quickly. 19,000 already. We got 2,300 click coins. I didn't realize we had that many. I might have spent a little more generously when I had the opportunity. We might never see a computer again. We're also running out of bags of groceries. We'll go get some today before I forget. If I don't do it immediately, we'll never ever do it. Groceries going up. 21. That's fine for me. That's very fine for me. Stubby little legs waddling onto the left. We'll check the lich today. Otherwise, I'm not going to do that either. To see if we're worthy yet. You're not worthy. We do have $30,000. We'll see about this house. I think it was a little over 30. Oh, it's only 25,000. So we can rent it out. So we get $1,000 a day there. Well, there's a free $1,000 a day. On top of our bank interest, it's also $1,000 a day. And our investments that are probably also quite a bit of money at this point. We are going through the days. Did the money just show up there? I think it might have. We'll check that on the next day. So we'll use our captain powers with 13,500, we'll call it. So it should jump up to 14,500, and it didn't quite do it. It went to 14,200. Are we paying interest somewhere, maybe? Maybe what our other house mortgage is costing something. 2146, 2846. So we're only making $700, but we might be paying $300 a day in our other house. But we have lots of investments that are outrunning those anyways. So that really feels just fine. We just rapid fire back and forth to our heart's content. We'll work some more hours over there. Run all the way back across. Have a little nap. Back across again. These tiny little legs, they go so quickly. All right, 7 points left before we're there again. We'll have $50,000 again in no time. And it wasn't that long ago that seemed like a ridiculous amount of money. We could never reach that. Battalion Chief, $400 an hour. That seems pretty good also. So we'll do one more little day of work. It's a lot more money. $100 an hour seemed like a lot. No, we make 4 times that. Did our date just change? Oh yeah, we can only hit that once. I changed. I just didn't realize it. Okay, let's go invest some more money. Let our riches grow. We got $1,115 from that. Because of our massive wealth of experience. We could probably also buy some furniture and stuff. Office. Stock market. So I paid $623. These are worth $866. So these actually have gone up a lot. Yeah, that was like 53,000 or something. 55,000 at 75,000. Those went up almost 50%. The other one is more like 10%, but that's still a lot. We'll do Zug down here. I'll just go all in on that. 55,000. By the time we're ready for that somewhere down the road, it'll be ready for us. And what did you want? You want a teddy bear. Where do we find the teddy bear? Your friend is missing. Emily's playing a game, right? I gave her that. Do you want anything? The end is near. Well, since we spent all our money in the stock market, we got to start again. Well, we made another $7,100. I guess we could go work at the bank up here. I think we're probably too high of a level to bother. Haven't been back in this neck of the woods in a while. So the bank starts at $100. Our bank account is at $200,000 at this point, so it's been piling up, so it makes $2,000 per day. $2,000 a day is definitely nothing bad. I don't think we can do anything. Wait, we can go up here now. Why can we go up here suddenly? Did we hit a high enough level? I don't remember a lot of this stuff. There's esports betting. I don't think we should do any esports betting. I gotta remember this whole area now. Last night I got off work at 1 a.m. and I could have sworn I saw a UFO. Good for you. Concession stand. Alright, we can buy some food there if we want. This place I sort of remember because it was one of the last areas. We need an invitation to go there. Do you got a minute? Sure. What is up? Do you ever bet on dollar dough matches? No. Well, I was hoping you could make a few bets for me. What's in it for me? 10%. Sounds good. Here's 100 click coins. Okay, I'll be back with more. So where are my coins? I don't know yet. We'll talk later. So we need to be level 30, but Bob's Bistro starts at $200 an hour. We can also buy nice things like there's a bunch of strength if we want it. There's got to be a fancy coffee shop somewhere. These are collection items. City Sushi, $450 an hour. I make a lot now. That's still levels away. We do get a lot of experience though. Now, was this the street we started on? There's Zoogle. Requires Zoogle ID. You got to apply online. Where's your Zoogle ID? I don't have one. Oh, then I'm not sure I should be talking to you. There's a taco truck. Just good for some energy replenishment. Pretty sure the big house is up here too. There's a hospital. Hey, could you run next door and pick up some sushi? Sure. You're going to need this. $25. Where was the sushi? Was it this place? What did they want? This sushi? Or that one? I don't know what they wanted. Was this the right one or did I screw that up? No, it was the box one. I did screw that up and we got too much energy to do it again. I think that was the mansion on my left. Or something? I don't remember this. Who are you? Hey, you are very attractive. Thanks. I host this dating show and one of our contestants just bailed last minute. Would you like to be in our dating show? Oh my god, yes. Alright, go on inside. Is it this? What are you here for? This is worth more. Okay, you won. You received a rose and a ring. That's a wrap. The season is over. Guess I won. Thanks for filling in. Here's $10,000. No, thank you. How are you doing tonight? Goodbye. So this house, down payment is $250,000. Its market value is $2.5 million, though. We're gonna need our investments to mature a little more to get that. Gas station up here. We're also a long ways. I'm gonna have to take the car home. I think we go home. Home works. Then we sleep for the night. What a crazy place that was. There are more expensive stuff up there. We do need to level up to justify it up there. We're clearly going to need a lot of money to buy some of those things. I wonder if there's a way to get intelligence up there. There's probably a gym. I think there's a school or something there. Might have to use that for more intelligence. Because intelligence is the hardest one to earn right now. It would level us up. We are still making good money though. And we also have multiple income streams at this point, which also doesn't hurt. We definitely make some money. Well, we'll put in some time as a battalion chief. We actually have $62,000 on us again. I didn't realize how quickly that piled up. Did we not spend in our investments? Why do we have this much? That seems odd to me. Also, what did that say? There's something about the earnings at the top. Net worth $591,000. That'll go up pretty quickly. Okay, let's go make sure I did actually buy some of those stocks. Maybe buy some more while I'm at it. As we go through the days, we need to make sure things happen. We can knock. What's good? Not much. You just move in next door? Yeah. Well, everyone on the other side of the street is whack, but Jessica at the end is pretty cool. Thanks for the heads up. You end up to be selling a pair watch. Nope. Don't know where to get one. So investments, we own 21. Yeah, so we did buy. The price of this is actually down on us overall. That's okay, because the other ones are still going up. Like, that's getting big value for us. And they will drop up and down. One investment per day. Invest in your future. Okay, so this is where we can get different things. Culinary degree, medical degree, CS. One investment per day. So the Farnsworth University. House loans. So we could pay some of these off if we wanted. These are probably eating money every day. $63,000. We should probably invest in more schooling. I don't know, we could knock. Just dropping by to say hi. Could you do something for me? Yeah, sure. I placed an order at the Superfoods, but I don't have time to pick up my groceries. I'm on it. Here you go. And there's $75. No one has ever paid me back. Well, if you're up for it, I need some more of that premium roast from Haram Bean. I need 5. Do I have that as well? I actually might. Here you go. That is more than I spent. Take $200. I'm a grocery deliverer now. Not only am I a battalion chief, but I deliver coffee for people. The dream. Alright, I already got that today. We'll go stop in. Make a few more investments here at the fire station. Gotta make sure everyone knows that I'm there and very important. You also need to remember that I can be doing whatever I just did too. I guess do I need to be at the computer to do that? I guess I do, so that's going to change things there too, to get more education. I think I want to go up here though, which is considered Costco, I think. And thereabouts, we can go see what's going on here. Requires a Costco card. Don't have one of those. I don't have any death sticks for that person. We can't buy the trucks. $125 an hour might not be terrible. Margaret, hello, young man. Hello. I can't find my purse. I think that darn salesman stole it while he was showing me that self-driving truck. Can you help me find it? Yes, of course. If I happen to find it, I will. I'm not going to try very hard for you. We get more strength here. Where do we get intelligence? I'm not a member of that place. These are like frat houses. This seems to be a school. Yes, that's right. There's a school here. We can go for a bachelor's degree. We just got to work really hard for it. We get 13 intelligence per click, and we can click a lot. So if we want, we could. I think we can actually live here. Pretty sure I'm allowed to stay here if I enroll or something that we can get intelligence quickly. I don't know if I want to do it, but yeah, there you go. There's the dorm. We just got to have the energy for it. So we got to get some energy and then spend it. So if we talk to our hot dog friend, we can absolutely do that. We'll go get some more intelligence and then we can sleep here at the dorm for a minute. 8 plus 3, 10 plus 3. Class is the one how you get the bachelor's degree, so we're going to do that. As we found out before, it's very worth it to do that. Because then we get to teach. I guess I could do the other one too. Where we hire a tutor for the last few hours. We have $70,000. We can also interact here, or we can do the same thing. We don't have to walk nearly as far. I can just sleep here, just like that. Fantastic. There's also the lobby where there's a computer we can use, so we can still check in on our investments. The place we used to work is doing well. They're all doing pretty well for us right now. Can also do this again. But we can sit here grinding this up. I very much think it's hot dog and education time. We eat one of those each, we're up to max energy, and then we can go to school right here. It's that easy. Bachelor's degree only requires 200 classes. We can actually go through a lot of these every day too. This is going to cost us some money, but we make money. We probably just overdid that. That's all right. We got to get used to this new rhythm. We do a few classes and a few tutors. We're well overdue on strength and experience, so this is actually going to work out very nicely. I don't really care about the bag of groceries right now, although maybe I should. We'll investigate the possibility shortly. For now, we're going to continue to eat all the healthiest food in the world and go to school. Class all day long, plus 5 class points and plus 10 class points. Wow, those are really good to both get. That was an extra 15, just like that. We're going to eat those up. That's going to be good enough. Back to class. 9 class points. We are super lucky here. We're also leveling up quickly. We went up to level 29 already on that. We've actually overrun our strength too. Bag of groceries might not be the worst idea in the world. I just don't know where we get them here. Because this is a pizza place. Could also be using that. There's a vending machine here. We can get that kind of stuff. This is a taco box. There's a coffee place. The unicorn frappe we will take. I think that's actually all we can get right here. That's okay. Back to school we go. We're going to use up all of our energy again. Intelligence is going up rapidly. So eventually intelligence will run out. So then when we need money, we go back to work as the good battalion chief that we are. Up to 200 classes there. Madness how much we need. Go to bed again. What was it that you wanted? Would you be able to do me a favor? No, I'm busy learning. We don't have time for your nonsense, whatever your name is. You've got class to attend. Still get $70,000. So we're still making money faster than we're spending it. And that's good. This only costs $50. $69,672. Actually, we need to do the other one too. That one gets more expensive. But I think our passive income is, yeah, seems to be at least close to balanced or outrunning. We're hovering around $70,000. So that seems to work out pretty good. We're almost halfway to our next degree, bachelor's. And I believe that was medical, wasn't it? Medical building. What if we need different degrees for different areas? We do. This is computer science for $250. Never considered that before. But medical is good. This only goes up to 200 anyway, so that's a better choice. We can also eat 5 snacks, so we get $3,000 for that. Guess I won't complain with that. No one pays me to do that in real life. We are going to need more of this stuff. Because we're also definitely getting less energy when we start the day now. I guess it doesn't really bother me that much right now. We're still getting through the days pretty well. Flawlessly. We take those 2 up. A couple more classes. And then we're done for the day. But intelligence, we got 3 times the intelligence we need for the next level. Probably will have to go stock up anyway, though. More hours in a day is important. Without those, how will we get to where we're going? So we're 120 out of 200, and the day's not done yet. So we'll need a couple more of those. We're going to do some class, hire some tutors. Then we're going to take our car to go down here, which I don't know if that's considered downtown. It might be. Not quite. Work then? Yes, work will take us to here, and here's where we can stock up on stuff again. Small greens, so sleep pills, energy pills, Adderall will be a good one actually. More intelligence when we go to school, and we do that a lot. We better buy like 60 of each of these, just to be sure we can keep going. Remember when you crossed day 100 and we felt like we were a long ways in? We're day 162 now. We are 60 days past that. Our investments and interest should be piling up nicely. And we're just talking about the money we have on us too, that's hovering around 70,000. There is more income piling up in the background. So we got a lot of that. We best visit the money tree for $1,000. We need more coffee. We need more groceries, I think it was. So I'll buy a whole bunch of these. We could go back and work here for $25 an hour. But we're not going to. We got better prospects. I'm pretty sure once we start working in a medical field, we're going to get money plus intelligence. There's a coffee place down below, but there's also one to the left. We'll go see about that one to the left. Stock up on our premium roast again. I'm pretty sure we did still have some. Yeah, we still have lots in pack, but we can get more. That's no problem whatsoever. I know we could have checked our bank elsewhere, but we'll still check it here. 310,000 now. We're making $3,000 a day in the bank. That's obviously going to add up quite nicely. We'll check our stocks in a little bit for now. If I go home, yeah, it'll take me back to my university where we live now. Okay, so back to bed. Back to our little process. We're waking up with 5 energy. That's good enough. My place here might not have the pieces we need to be able to get a better night's sleep. It is a university dorm, seemingly, so quality may vary. Couple classes, there's an extra 6 class points. That's actually huge. We're at 139. Back to bed. Back to bed. Wake up nice and early. Hot dog and a soda. It's our sustenance right now. It's actually all we need. If we got lucky and got another 15 points in a single day, that would be huge for us. It would basically get us there. The game doesn't want to give us that though. Experience feels pretty good. 17,000 out of 800. We are very experienced. We are soon to have our medical degree. I don't know why I did it that way. I'm so in tune with just clicking that it's all I want to do. We'll sleep again, so we're well stocked on all of that stuff. Once we get our degree, we'll also check our investments. Because, like everyone, when we finally have our degree, we're richer than ever. Day 166. We're also putting this guy through university. He's probably the richest one here, just based on my schedule. Level 29, though. That really goes by quite quickly. If I actually went to the gym, we'd hit level 130 in no time. Level 30 in no time. We're going through these quickly. Still hovering around $70,000. That's good for us. Couple more classes, couple more tutors. Back to work. Back to sleep. Do we ever love hot dogs? Okay, more medical degree. There we go. We got our bachelor's degree. And we got 8 class points. There's a slap in the face at the end. Can we actually go further with that? We could. You can get a master's for 400. A little bit expensive right now. I think what we should do is maybe go find a gym nearby, because we can boost ourselves up to level 30 at least. We still need our celebratory hot dog. I did also say we check our investments now. How do our investments feel like they're doing? So we bought this at 623. They've almost doubled to 1134. They're 97,000 value. We bought these at 1,000. These are up to 1,400. So these have gone up 40%. The Zug is actually dropped in value. That's okay. The other ones are doing good. Those will get better eventually. Maybe we just gotta buy more from Zug. Let's go hit a gym. I think there's one on the right here. Yes. So we get 30 energy, or 30 strength per go. So we leveled up there. And we're about to level up again. We're out of energy is the problem now. Where do we get energy? Right here. Well, we jumped up to level 31. We should probably just go apply at the hospital at 7 p.m. Luckily, hospitals are just sort of open when they're open. We could also start here at Bob's Bistro. $200 an hour. Well, give me a burger for now. And then let's go see about the hospital. Can I get a job here? No, hiring requires level 40. So my medical degree so far is not good. She's still waiting on her sushi. Maybe if I get her sushi, we'll get a job. Asian takeout. We'll bring her the Asian takeout and see what she thinks of that. Yeah, there you go. $700. Don't look so surprised. If you become a nurse, you will make more than that in an hour. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah, well, apparently we'll make $40 an hour. But we're not allowed to do that yet. I'm going to have to work somewhere else. I can't even work here. 35. I might just have to work at Bob's Bistro here. We can start working here for $250 an hour. Our old job was better. We could, we'd make more and we'd also get strength while we're doing it. So we should actually go back there. Let's go downtown. We'll have to walk from here. Yeah, down here. We'll go back to our old job a little bit to pile up some money again. Let those investments mature. But we'll also get some strength built up here. Because we do get still a little bit of strength. We're back. We're just hired right back as a battalion chief. We do still get strength for doing this, I believe. We're at 30 now. We'll check in the morning. Those little legs were wandering on over. So 30 strength. Yeah, we still get 1 strength per hour worked. And we're getting closer to beyond battalion chief. We put in some investments here. We're a battalion chief with a medical degree. That doesn't seem to matter to my employer, though. We didn't get a raise. But I do understand what I'm doing when I fix people now, I suppose. And that's really all that matters. I suppose if you're some kind of paramedic, it would help to know how to fix people. Although we are a battalion chief, so we don't need to know how to fix people anymore. We need to tell other people what to do a lot. I'm assuming. I don't even know what a battalion chief is. Chief of a battalion, which means very little to me. $109,000 now. So if we sleep, 108,700, 109,400. Yeah, we still make $700 a day off of, I think, our rent. And I assume our mortgages are slowly getting paid off as well. If we need to at some point too, we can withdraw from our savings account. Because that's been making about $3,000 a day in the background, and that's only going up. Have another little sleep, back to work. 132 out of 160, so we are getting closer to leveling up. And we're getting closer to whatever's beyond battalion chief. This should give me a good reference for the hospital one day. Unless we decide on a different degree altogether, we get $25, 25 coins there. Only 90 more hours worked to get our promotion. We're level 32 now. We've got lots of intelligence and experience soon, so this is a good combination of strength and money. Strength and money is really all we need in life. We're on day 180 now, so it's already been 20 days since we're at 160. And that's a lot more money in our investments and bank account. The bank account is very reliable, but it is only 1%. In real life, that wouldn't even keep up with inflation. You'd really be losing money. And it's a very expensive, inflation-y world. But we don't have to worry about that now, because we have imaginary money, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay, we ranked up again in public safety. Good, I guess. Again, I'm just here for the money, so that's fine. If the ends justify the means. 169,400. So we work some hours here. We're very nearly there. Tomorrow we get our promotion. We find out what's beyond battalion chief. It really does happen quickly. We'll scuttle our little legs back on over. And there we go. Assistant chief. So we went from battalion chief to assistant chief. I guess next is just chief probably. $450 an hour isn't horrible. I don't find that particularly horrifying. Let's invest all of our money, except withdrawing a couple $1,000. So we'll actually make $5,600 per day on that now. $5,600 per day in the background. So that's really getting big. And I think that can go endlessly. Like that could become 56,000, 56 million, 560 quadrillion if we just play for long enough. But now I don't know. I think we should maybe go hit the gym a couple times. We get less strength over here on this one, but that's okay. We'll add a little bit of strength. We'll go visit Taco Box. And we want to buy that one that gives us more energy. It's still not a great use of energy, but it's some. Give ourselves a little more strength. There's plus 10 strength for free. Then we're very close to leveling up our strength again. Which also means leveling up again to level 34. And I think one of the jobs over there need level 35. So we're really not that far off of that anymore either. I don't know if it's going to be a better job though. It probably pays less, but I guess money isn't our main concern right now considering all of our passive income. So there's our next level up. We're level 34. $18,700 to our name. We'll go check, let's check our bank account real quick to see how much that climbed up. 590,000. And maybe we could deposit another 10,000 there, even though that's only a few days worth of interest. But now we'll make about $6,000 in the background in interest. The interest rate might drop the more money we put in there. Seems like a thing that might be so in this game. I want to check my investments real quick to try and understand if these are doing good for us or not. Pear has definitely been doing good. Actually, this one too is all over doubled its value already. This one's went up 70%. This one's over doubled its value. Zug is actually back into profit again. Now that we're rapid firing through days again, everything is building up. The bank account is currently making us the most money. That 1% is very reliable. That might be luck-based in the stock market, like they might actually be able to take wild swings. But so far, I guess 1% per day though. I was thinking it was low interest. But in reality, the 1% per day is bananas. That would be quite something in real life, if only. We'll enjoy a few more days here. We're already saving up lots more money again. We're nearly level 35. Wouldn't take much to get us there now. We'll maybe save up another $50,000 because that's a fun amount of money. Not sure what we do with it at that point. Other than just enjoy it. Really only going to be about one more day anyway. Then we can just maybe focus on strength more so. Maybe buy some more protein powder. Level up to 35 and see about a better job. Better, we'll call it. But it will be a different job. Need more Adderall for my learning abilities. We got $50,000, so we might as well use it. That's for extra learning. This is for extra gymming. We're going to gym our way through everything. We'll buy, say that many of that. We'll buy a few more of these just to make sure we're getting good night's sleep. Sleep pills and energy pills when we go to bed. That way it all balances out nicely. Okay, so here we're going to get 13 strength per there. So we leveled up 35. Perfect. Now we'll go to Costco up here. Can we pick any of those? Costco it is, because that was pretty close to some of the new jobs. I don't remember which one we want to work at. Because Bob's Bistro is where we were working, wasn't hugely paying. Was it the sushi place? Yeah, $450 an hour. 20 experience, but not much else. But these places are nice because we can also buy some strength here. Also some energy back if we want. But that's easy money. There's also the basement requires a pass. We can't do that yet. The other problem is we're not really close to our house here. It's quicker just to... like a bit of a pay cut is fine if we're closer to the house. Can I work at any of these? 40. We need the bachelor degree to culinary bachelor's degree to work there. We got the medical degree, but we need the level 40 to be there, didn't we? Let me double check that. What's in here? We got a bag of oregano. Suspicious bag of oregano. I think if we had our technology degree, we can go to Google. Whatever it is, level 40 there. We're still a ways away from that. We need a lot of intelligence to be able to get our medical degree. I mean, we can build up a little more. Soccer? We could build up a little more intelligence fairly easily. That would help. We need more strength, though, for anything. I don't know the best way to do that. Because, like, if we need more intelligence, we can get it. Strength is the hard one. We only got a few levels worth of intelligence as it is. We do have a lot of money. The medical building is the convenient one right here, too. Because I could just add actually, the building beside me is also nice. Really, it's not hard to walk over here at the same time. 250 for computer science, but then it might be the same thing. It might be like, well, you need to be level 500 to get a job here anyway. 640,000 now from our bank account. That 1% is really adding up. That for sure. Is there a back door to this place? What does this do? Seemingly nothing. That's fine. Then this building over here would be the annoying one to deal with. Culinary. It only takes 150. But I don't know if I want a culinary job. Unicorn frap I will take. We'd only get a few levels out of our current intelligence. Now we need more strength again. We do have full... well, there's an extra 5 points. We also, by the time we get to the hospital, we probably have a better degree too. Right, we can't sleep yet. Gotta eat some hot dogs first. Hot dog and soda. Some more class, some more tutoring. We'll go to bed. Did our stocks jump up a lot in the past few days? Another 36. We don't own any of that one. But this one's up to almost 90% gains now. This one's well over double. So these are just climbing and climbing. Even Zug is doing well. We've got almost $300,000 in stocks. We should go see about the houses over here. I'm pretty sure the purple ones are ones we can buy. Not sure about those two over there, actually. Can I actually buy these? Why are they purple? You gotta be a member to get those. Can we sneak around them? Anything going on in the back? The mansion was too expensive for us currently, I think. Might not be as far off as I'm thinking. But I'm pretty sure it was in the hundreds of thousands. For sale, one mansion. Down payment was $250,000. We could actually buy that. It's not that bad. But I don't know what we do with it. We don't live here, but I know we can get this somehow. Oh, there's a piece of pizza over here. Don't think we can do anything with that. There was something up here in the corner. I'm just not sure what we're supposed to do about that. Wedged up there in the corner. Level 35. We just need a lot of strength. Wait, what is that? You found a briefcase. You received. We stole a briefcase. Someone just forgot to put it in their car when they left for work, and we just decided it was ours now. So we can make some money here. $450 an hour will add up quickly. Could get some more strength here, so really we could do this. But we're so far from our home. It's such a long walk to go all the way here and back. If we had the mansion, it would be easier. Otherwise, we got to go all the way around. And it'd be nice if there's a better way to make strength. We could just go to the gym down the road. Because that was only right up there, I believe. It's still a little bit of walking. And the walking really does eat up some time. We'll get 13 strength plus an extra 10 there. Then we got to get some quick food, though. I guess we can just use one of these. Not the quickest, but... or the most efficient, rather, but it does work. Level 36. Yeah, pushing to level 40, I suppose, wouldn't be that bad. Wait, we can interact with this? The monument is dedicated to Raylo T. Farnsworth, inventor of the television. We believe that's a Futurama reference. I have not seen that in many years, but I'm pretty sure that's what that is. So, intelligence, like if we need more intelligence, we can just use this, especially with our Adderall. So our intelligence isn't hard to stay ahead on. Strength would be the harder one to get right now. But even there, we're almost got the intelligence we need. There's a little hot dog stand here, isn't there? No, this isn't as good. That's only a vending machine. Hot dog stand is better. There's also the coffee machine down the row. The coffee store. That could also be good. So we'll take advantage of this for a little bit. Plus we're getting our strength bonuses, wow, quite frequently actually. Then when we need some energy, what did we do last time? We went right here. Buy a few wonky bars. Couple more of those. Now we're level 37. So 38, 39, 40 won't be that far away. We've crossed day 200. It's been 200 days of madness. Yeah, we're not slowing down. I don't know why I hit that one. I'm used to the, oh, wow, we got a lot of bonus strengths there. I'm really used to the education one, so I automatically click on the left. It becomes muscle memory so very quickly. We're putting personal trainers to university also. Level 38. So I think we actually have what we need. We just need strength to get to level 40. Where we can get our job as a medical professional. I don't particularly know what kind of job we get, but it's going to be something. Probably just brain surgeon straight away. Seems like a good starting place for me. We just jam stuff on in there and wiggle it around till the problems go away. Very close to leveling up. We get a lot of steps in. Our step count is incredibly healthy at this point. What about $60,000? Gym I think is expensive, so it might actually be slowly going through our money stockpile for now. But that's really not a big deal. There's a free 10 strength. Should only be one more day, and I think we're going to level up to level 40. Which means we can finally go get our beloved hospital job. That hopefully is good. At that point we are still a ways away, like it's a long walk to get there. But that's maybe okay, considering we subsist off hot dogs. Walking might help to balance us out. Well, thanks to that too, we hit level 40 easy enough. Let's go visit our hospital. Wandering all the way across. It is our hospital now, I'm claiming it. We're also going to need some energy, aren't we? Let's take some spicy ramen. And one of those. Can we get a job here now? Apply. So we get $500 an hour, and that's it. There's not actually any... I would thought there'd be a bonus to intelligence or something. That's okay, though. Because I think we've had our fun for now. We played through 203 days, and probably about made ourselves a millionaire. We got several degrees. And I think we enjoyed it enough to put everyone to sleep, or at least have some relaxing time in the background. I gotta go edit this now and turn those sharp sounds down.